wisdom, word. Quality time with Najiyyah. Faith, wisdom, word. Quality time with Najiyyah. Quality time with Najiyyah.
Hi, my name is Najiyyah Brooks Campbell, and this is Quality Time, a television program where I have the unique opportunity to sit and have heart-to-heart discussions with people I admire, people who are making moves, people who are building the kingdom, sisters who have been so influential in the life of Diva Zone and the Restore Her Retreat Ministries, along with me as an individual. Today is just a day full of joy, and these segments that you will see to follow this opening are gifts. Each of the individuals that I'm speaking to have been here for very long. Many of them have been at the actual first meeting when Diva Zone was just an idea over 20 years ago. And so we're here at my home, and we're having a wonderful time of warm fellowship and sisterhood. And we decided to film it so that you all can see, you all can hear about how we came about, not just from me, but from many of the individuals who have been here from day one. I pray that you are blessed. I pray that you are inspired. I pray that the gifts inside of you are stirred. And I pray that at the end of watching these videos, that you understand and embrace the essence of true sisterhood, what it is, how vital it is, and how we can become better at it.
All right. Hello, I am Shani Tyler Jones. I am a mother, I am a friend, and I am a connector. I think that's what my journey, the core of my journey is I discover things, I embrace things, I learn things, and then I make connections for other people to enjoy those learnings as well. I believe that truly is the core of my ministry and what I do. One of the things I specialize in is helping people to create processes at anywhere in their life that needs to be, even within the Diva Zone. So I am definitely a core member of the original Diva Zone, OG, as many people have referred to it, going back to the days of the newsletter, the days of the ministry in the living room, and deciding that we have something good that we can share, realizing that our sisterhood was unique and needed to grow, feeling the call of the need for sisters sharing authentic emotions in a safe space, knowing that there was a divine purpose behind it. So growing from there, I have a knack for organizing things and pulling people and things together as a part of my process expertise. So that has been my core role within the Diva Zone organization and all of our many arms and legs that we've used for this ministry. So I am typically in front and behind the scenes in all things Diva Zone, and it truly is, it has become a core part of who I am, to the extent of that's my license plate. It truly is, and it's an honor. It is an honor to be amongst the women and be a resource for the women that are in the Diva Zone and connected to the Diva Zone, because I truly do believe in circles of influence, and the things that we influence in our inner circle go in waves and influence things beyond us and beyond the other and beyond others in our circles. So. Yeah, that's who I am. I am one of the core members of Diva Zone, and I'm very proud of that.
Shani, finish this statement for me. In the company of my sisters, there's
freedom. There is freedom to grow with mistakes. There is freedom to be vulnerable. there is freedom to learn more about yourself, as well as how you integrate or meld with others. Because no woman is an island. No woman is in this world alone. But sometimes we think we are. So within the company of my sisters, I have the freedom to learn that I am not alone. And I have the freedom to accept that I do need others without feeling vulnerable or weak or judged.
Shani, so today was really, it was almost like deja vu from our first days. Everything about it.
Absolutely. Throwback. Today was a throwback day.
Completely. I love the fact, like me, that we are allowing our wisdom crowns to come in.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
And I say that because it truly, when I look at you, I am reminded of how youthful we still are.
Absolutely.
We definitely are still youthful, but how much we have just been seasoned
Yes.
with grace through so many experiences.
Absolutely. The rings of our trees have grown and increased and strengthened. Truly what hasn't killed us has made us stronger
Yeah.
and wiser. And I always go back to the root and the vine.
Yes.
And the fruit of the vine.
Yes.
Right? Continuing to give.
Yeah.
And the seed that comes off of the fruit of the vine, continuing to grow and give. And through all the seasons.
All and every, and there have been many, but what has been consistent from the first day we met? First of all, I think it's important that someone who views you as their child, you cannot tell that woman anything different.
And I wouldn't,
Mom,
let
wait,
anybody,
wait.
how dare they even attempt to.
Yes, Mom Monica, you are her child.
Absolutely.
Right? And so when she arranged for us to meet, I knew, because I heard her excitement, that I couldn't wait to meet you because I was here, here. I had a few people from when I was here before I moved to California came back. But I really did not have many friendships. I had a small circle of friends because of where I worked. But you made me actually love being back in Virginia.
Oh,
You did. Because I was like, oh my God, there is someone who is just as eclectic as me. Our tastes vary from the majority of people.
Right.
But we bonded around art.
well, we also bonded around withdrawal going from LA to Richmond.
Oh my gosh.
right.
There was
Because
just
we had both made that transition recently in our lives. And
Yeah.
it was like, okay, wait, I can survive here. There's all kinds of things. You just have to make the transition.
Yes.
And then the folks who had never coming to Richmond, love Richmond, but the folks who never left Richmond didn't realize everything they had and
Yes.
appreciate it. And so you and I bonded like, we know what's here, what's great.
Yes.
We just have to go find it.
Yeah.
And so
Or
we did
create
that
it.
together, or create it, or teach those around us
Yeah.
what we've gone out and learned.
Because that was the culture shock. You lessened the blow. Even in coming back, there was still a void. But we began to do things together, listen to music that most people wouldn't. Remember, we went to, I think, the University of Richmond for Black History Month.
Yes, we did the symphonies.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and I think, did we go to the Esperanza Spalding? A couple of them, but
Yes, we did. Yes,
the
we have.
violins and all of those.
Yes, that was wonderful. But then the crushed grapes. In our affinity
Absolutely.
for that.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for us, by the way, to do one of these special interest retreats in Napa Valley.
Okay, the word is there.
Yeah.
We shall do it.
Yeah, because we love food, we love the crushed grapes, we love culture,
All of
art,
that.
music, all of it. And that is very important to acknowledge, because as much as we love God and know that God is the source,
These are his gifts. These were things he created. And
for us
you
to
look-
enjoy.
Exactly. But I also, again, I love the reference of understanding how things were created in nature and understanding the process of something and then connecting it to the process of yourself and the process of your life.
Yes.
You understand? And then there's just so many other benefits, right? The benefits to the resveratrol, the benefits to the grapes, but then the benefits to the sisterhood and the enjoyment and the relaxation and it's all there. And
Yes.
it's just helping folks to expand and understand that historically unnecessary constraints were put on us for ridiculous beliefs that were only there to control people.
Yes.
So letting those go and enjoying all of these things that God has created and given us in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
How dare we say anything God created is bad or unnecessary? All things in excess, of course.
Right.
But when things are done proper,
Correct.
how dare you not enjoy God's bounty?
And that's the part that even when we had this first meeting, which you were there, you did something really special that I have to reference. I've been waiting for this moment to say it, and I wish I still had it.
Okay.
I'm sure it's in storage, and I will find it. At the first meeting, when I said, "You all, God showed me something," it was during one of our women's fellowships. But I said, "This is like a special meeting. Like I have to share the vision." Mm-hmm. And we shared the vision about Diva Zone right there in front of the fireplace. And you knew that I was going through a rough season in terms of I wasn't not quite out of the situation yet, but I was headed out. And literally just, you know how sometimes it's like I have to keep going.
Yes.
But if I could get under a rock and hide
Absolutely.
and cry, it was
just
one of
be
those
easier,
times.
yes.
So, but I knew that I didn't have the luxury of doing that. But to be surrounded with you all, and then at the end of the meeting when we were all in agreement, you came, and I remember I had taken my rings off of my finger. It was, going through a divorce. And you gave me, and you put on my hand a big butterfly. And I'm telling you, the way we hugged and cried with an unspoken, just the, like, God's got you. This is who you are. We're in this together. It reminded me very much of Kim. Like, my relationship with Kim and our relationship is so simple. In fact, just the source of the spirit in which these sisterhoods were created are the same, just in different seasons.
That's what I was, yes, different seasons.
It's like a continuation. And so that truly spoke volumes to me. And fast forward, that was the first retreat. Fast forward this past retreat.
Okay.
I'm in conversation with some of the new ladies that came, and I felt you come behind me. And without saying anything, you gave me a butterfly necklace and you put it on. And I didn't realize what you had done until I looked down and, like, because I had on my sweatshirt, and I pulled it up and I got chills.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I got chills because it brought me back to that moment. And I was like, God, you are so faithful, because what He used you to do